James Cameron's getting the rights back to Terminator in 2019. And everyone was just like, who cares? It's done. He's not going to make a Terminator film.
He loved that last one.
There is that video of him going, I love Terminator Genesis. What a movie. But the things that he loves about it is like, it's just like the movie I made.
And I start to see things I recognize.
And I feel like he didn't see the rest of it. But anyway, he's going to be producing, allegedly, a Terminator reboot with Tim Miller, director of Deadpool, directing.
They're all reboots now.
They are. Every one of them sits independently of the other. Even 1 and 2, they don't line up. What do you think of that, though? The Terminator coming back under the guidance of James Cameron with the direction of Tim Miller.
Could be good.
It actually could be.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, James Cameron has not directed a movie I liked since 1997. But then again, it's only been one movie since then. And Avatar's not terrible. It's just not something that I particularly enjoyed.
And look, Tim Miller did well with this kind of the
avant-garde?
No,
it's not the word.
I've lost all my words once again. It's the out of sync storytelling.
Yes, that's true. You
that
know what
word that it is?
That's right. Unconventional storytelling.
Sure, let's just go with that.
Left of center narrative.
No.
But you know what I want to see? I don't want to see another Terminator either set in the 80s or whatever and just whatever year it is now. You could make a pirate Terminator movie.
Yeah.
You could take it back to the 20s. You could go 1,000 years in the future. You can go literally any point in time.
Yes.
Why not do that? Because what I liked about Terminator Genesis, one of the few things that I liked, is they go back to like the 50s or 60s briefly for like a second.
Do you mean the bit with Sarah Connor?
With Sarah Connor
Well,
when
that was
she was
like
a kid.
I think that was like the 70s.
Whatever. Yeah, sure. Yeah. But do you know what I mean? Like you can literally take it to any time period. And if you're gonna reboot it, even though they all kind of sit independently of each other, you're not kind of constrained. Even if it was a sequel, you're not constrained by anything. You can do anything. Don't try and remake Terminator 2. Don't go, oh, what's a new and cool way we can make a Terminator? Because everything since the liquid metal Terminator
has been bad.
Has been like whatever. So that's the way I see it.
That being said, you kind of have to tread lightly depending on what
Me
period
specifically?
Yeah, you specifically.
Okay.
Pull your bloody head in, mate.
I'm sorry.
But you have to sort of tread lightly into the filmmakers.
Yeah.
I'm not ruling you out becoming a filmmaker at some point before
You probably
this comes
should,
out.
but
yeah,
anyway,
okay.
go on.
But I feel you have to tread lightly. Like, the further back you go, the more unlikely it becomes that anyone could defeat a Terminator.
Oh, okay.
In single combat.
But I think it makes it more interesting. Like, say you have to get a Terminator to walk in front of a cannon with a wick, and you've got to light it up, and even then you're not going to kill it, are you?
Yeah, you have to convince a Terminator to walk the plank.
That's right, exactly. And even he's going to hit the bottom of the ocean. You look at your sundial and you go, okay, we've got 8 months before he walks his way out of the ocean.
Yep.
You know? Mm-hmm. But I think there's so much you can do with that time period.
That's
true.
And
when you're constrained by the weaponry. And that's what's great about the first Terminator. It's pretty much, it's a slasher movie.
Yeah, right.
That's all it is. I mean, there are those sci-fi elements and all that.
Yeah.
But the idea that, no, this is not the era where you can stop something like this.
Yes.
Like the 90s, you can drop him into a
Vat of liquid metal.
ramp.
Yeah, exactly. You can drop them into that vat of hypercolor material.
That's
however
right.
they built the hypercolor t-shirts. But yeah, I guess you're right. And in Terminator Genesis, they could kill a T-800 Terminator with one bullet.
Yeah.
And kill a T-1000 by sticking it under an acid shower or whatever. I guess, like, imagine a Terminator movie set in World War One where it's running rampant through a trench.
Yeah.
And and you go, okay, well, there's no easy way out of this. There's no truck of liquid metal coming to save this.
No, that's right.
How are they going to get? Yeah, and I guess
Biplanes.
So many biplanes.
Mustard gas. That wouldn't work, would it? At all. Maybe
No.
Maybe his eyes would go a bit red.
Yeah.
That's about it. But they are red, aren't they? Because he's a Terminator. Anyway, what a great segment of the show.
Yeah.
But I'm happy to move on to the next one.
Let's think of other eras that they definitely won't set the next Terminator in and will disappoint us.
Okay, one more question.
Yes.
These are going to, if it's a reboot, potentially it's Arnie free.
Yeah, it's true.
Is
The Rock.
Yeah, obviously, that's the obvious choice. But can a Terminator work Arnie free? Who do you get?
Yeah, okay, right.
You know what I mean? Do you go super muscular, or do you go in a different direction? Because the original idea for the Terminator, they were looking for like a Lance Hendrickson,
Yep.
where he can kind of infiltrate society and just walk among us. But then they went, no, we'll go with this giant tank of a man. Yeah, like...
I think you should go, like, in terms of physique, maybe like a Ben Affleck in Batman Superman.
Okay.
Like, he's broad.
Yeah.
And he's kind of...
He's broad and he's always smoking on the set of his movie.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
He's always a bit sad.
He's always a bit sad, yeah.
Misses his kids, probably.
Yeah, he probably does.
Yeah. But like a barrel, kind of a barrel guy. Bit of a barrel, you know? Yeah, maybe that kind of... You know, he doesn't have to be 7 feet tall.
No.
But the idea that he's still stocky and solid and you can hit him with 100 rounds of machine gun ammunition and he just stands there.
You say barrel, I'd like him to go back to like ye old England time, and the first person he comes across is the town idiot who's wearing a barrel. So he takes that barrel.
Yeah.
Give me your barrel. Now I fit in.
That's right.
All right. Fantastic Four news. Not really, though.
Okay,
Tim
great.
Story, director of the Fantastic Four movies, the 2 of the 4 that people hate.
The 2 good ones, I guess?
Yeah, I guess they are.